Okay, this video is about adding dimensions to your orthographic drawing. So you can see the dimensions all shown here. They aren't usually shown on the isometric. They're usually shown on the actual orthographic. So orthographic, the dimensions aren't usually duplicated. They're usually kind of just shown if you've got the width here. So let's go, this would be a sensible one to put the width on. So I would kind of start about here and do this as a line and an angle with some arrows on it, and then putting in the dimension. You don't have to write millimeters every time, as long as somewhere at the top it says all dimensions in millimeters. Then I would, inside the kind of smaller dimensions, go inside the outer dimensions. And if you're only doing two, they should be equally spaced apart like this. All right. And then that would be 42. In fact, I'm pretty sure the dimensions should be on top. Okay, and here you would then equally spaced apart, put maybe the height. That would be a good one for the height there of 6 millimeters. Okay, you might, instead of putting this one here as 9 millimeters, you might put that here roughly at the kind of same height again. So we're showing that as 9 millimeters, and that is looking at the front here. Okay, you might also put it over here, so looking this way. I know it doesn't show it on the other side, but generally you would have it shown all across. Now, for things like the circle, generally it's right, you could dimension the circle here, but it's easier for us to see dimensioned off of here. So you're going to put a line here like that with an arrow to it. Sometimes it goes all the way through, but as long as you write the symbol for diameter, then you can just put that in as 30. All right, and then here you might just put in the dimension of how far away from the edge that is. So we can put that in as 15. And then you want to do the same here, as 15. Okay, we haven't written the kind of the thickness of it, which you could do here, or you could do on this side. This one's only got 1 on it, so I'm going to add it here in line with this line here, just to make it nice and neat. So all dimension lines should go on the outside of the drawing. So this is 30. We haven't got a height yet, so it could be here, or it could be here. I'm going to put it on this side over here like that at 30. All right, it's 30 along, 30 this way. So that's how to add your dimensions. There may be some that are missing. You can keep going, working out what they should be. You could add an angle here, but we don't need to because we've measured up the kind of height and the other side, so it doesn't need to be on there. We've got the 6, which is the height here. So I think it's almost done. Maybe this dimension here we haven't added as 8 millimeters, like that. And it's necessarily, start to write millimeters there. You either want to write it or you don't want to write it, so don't mix up. And then, maybe you might want to add in a dimension just to kind of show that it is in the middle here, or exactly how that's written.